Hi guys, welcome to episode 29 of the Twin Tell All podcast. I'm Ava.
I'm Aveen.
And thank you for joining us to episode 29, One More Till 30.
Gasp.
We are sorry this is a little late. It's because we are back
Spring
home
breakers.
and we're just didn't record on accident.
No, because honestly, sometimes the truth is, you guys, the fans deserve the truth. Sometimes we get tired, and sometimes the energy and the juices to put out a good podcast episode are not flowing.
Very true.
And so you guys deserve the best content. And so if the episode is going to be late for it to be good, it's going to have to be late.
That's true. We want to produce quality
Quality over deadlines. Let's
because
put it that
honestly,
way.
I was like,
Should we consistent?
We have been pretty consistent, and I'm like, should we keep going with the one per week, or should we change it to bi-weekly?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind a cute little bi-weekly moment.
I wouldn't mind either. You guys DM us or let us know what you think, because we'll probably transition to a bi-weekly moment.
I'm down for bi-weekly. Alva and I have never actually talked about this, but I'm down for bi-weekly.
Like, I would be down for a bi-weekly just so that we can
space out.
But speaking of, we are back home for spring break,
yes.
And because we're back home for spring break, we wanted this episode to just be like a word vomit and our opinions on spring break, because spring break,
she slays.
It's great, and I don't think anyone's ever been more excited for spring break this semester. But one thing that I think is very interesting is the contrast for spring break between when you're in high school and when you're in college.
Oh my god!
Because in high school it was just like something, but I feel like in college it's like supposed to be a break where like you just do whatever, like you go rogue, basically.
Because spring break, because in high school we didn't even have enough work to really deserve the spring break. I mean, not deserve the spring break. But when spring break came, we were like, oh, long weekend. Like, that's all we thought.
Yeah.
It was just like,
or long week.
Normal. Does that make sense? It wasn't something that, like, we looked forward to it, but it wasn't something that our bodies needed.
Yeah.
Like, my body needed spring break this year. And it's because my mind was tired. Everything was tired. Everything was hurting. All of us were sick. Everybody had a headache. Like, all of us needed to be home.
But also, it's one of those things that I always get shocked, because spring break, for some reason, in college is like the time when all the sororities and the frats and whatever go to like Destin or Cancun. Yes, they do.
I feel like I have not heard
anymore, because we're not freshmen anymore.
Also, y'all, I deleted Instagram, so maybe that's another reason why I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, tell the world how deleting Instagrams changed your life.
You guys, I have deleted Instagram. The first few days were tough. Like, I'll be so for real. Like, I felt myself literally going for just like these stimulus.
I told you that would happen.
And I didn't like that at all. But now I feel no urge to get on the app. Sometimes though, I forget how much it helped as like a search engine. Like mom or you the other day, they were like, oh, we were talking about this one person. And I was like, oh, like, let me check let me see what they're up to.
As like a directory.
Or like, you know what I mean? Like, when you forget what a person's name is, my first line of defense is literally Instagram. Yeah. And like, I realized I didn't have that. So a few times, like, I would be on the phone with hashtag shout out Niraj. He's been on a previous podcast. And I'm like, wait, can you load up Instagram? And he also deleted Instagram. So it's like both of us.
What's with y'all all deleting Instagram
now? Honestly, the reason why I'm deleting it now is because I realized how much mental energy, and he re-downloaded it because weak. Kidding. But like, he re-downloaded, like, I'm just saying, that was a really loud laugh. Like, I don't know why it was that loud. Anyways, but I don't know. I just deleted because I felt like it was taking up a lot of unnecessary space. And I realized my screen time has like dramatically decreased. My screen time was never long.
What was your max screen time?
My max screen time on my iPad, it's huge because I like work on my iPad. But like I think now it's like an hour.
Okay, yeah.
Which I mean, I call and I text.
Yeah,
it's
that's nothing.
That's like nothing. And like sometimes I'll like talk on the phone for like 30 minutes. So like,
wait, so when you relax and get off work, what do you get off work? But like finish your work, like what do you do?
Nothing. I just kind of sit there.
Oh, you sit
there. Or like I'll listen to music, or like I'll go on a walk. Like and I've noticed like I'm just filling that void with other activities. Yeah. I just feel like it's just better.
How long has it been since you've been off?
Probably like 3 weeks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's been a good chunk of time.
Because I remember I
feel no urge anymore.
I remember trying to get off Instagram, and like I felt my body relapsing towards it, like trying to, like, I knew it wasn't there, but like I felt myself instinctually, like my mind wasn't even in control. It was like boom, tap the app open, like it was really bad.
And that's why you just need to delete it, period.
Right.
Like, you just need to delete the stimulus.
But also it's like one of those things that like I'm always, what I felt when I deleted Instagram was I felt out of the loop. a lot. Like I felt like disconnected from what was happening in popular, because I love pop culture. That's something pop culture about me. Like I love learning about like knowing about celebs' lives and like knowing what shows are in and like what songs are in or whatever. But like so when I deleted Instagram, I felt out of touch with what was going on in life.
The only people that I do feel out of touch with is there are some of our friends that are studying abroad and they're posting like their photos and stuff. I do miss seeing that. There's this ARFID girl that I follow on Instagram, hashtag shout out Lauren. I love seeing her videos. And then Fiji Blue. Like, that's my favorite band, you guys. And I know they're about to release new music soon. And I know that I don't really know when they're releasing new music because I'm not on Instagram. Yeah. And Instagram and TikTok has become a very fast mode of getting news and getting like information. And so that's the only real thing that I feel out of the loop with. I feel like all of my friends like that I was close with and that I am in communication with, period, we don't communicate through Instagram anyway. So that's why I don't really feel as disconnected, I guess. But the other thing that I was going to ask is, y'all, how would you guys feel, thought experiment, but like not really a thought experiment, what if your entire grade went to Cabo for spring break? Like literally, what if like y'all, we know there's this high school in our area, you guys, okay, in Dallas. Their entire grade went to Cabo for spring break.
I think that's fun.
That's crazy.
I think that's fun. Everyone's like, oh, like that's like too much. But like if our whole grade went to Cabo, I think that would be really fun. Obviously, like you have to be able to afford it, but like if we go, I thought that's fun. It's almost like Pine Cove, like when we would all go to camp, I guess. In fifth grade.
Yeah, but like
that's also, speaking of social media, you know that they're having a vote in Congress or something tomorrow to ban TikTok or not?
What?
I went on TikTok today. Yeah, you're disconnected. But I went today on TikTok and it was like, guys, they're going to vote about TikTok tomorrow. If you love TikTok, go call the House of Representatives and tell them how much you love TikTok.
Why are they taking it off?
Because the government thinks that TikTok is associated with the Chinese, because the Chinese government has like control. Girl. This is why we can't access TikTok on school Wi-Fi. At UT Austin, if you're on UTexas Wi-Fi or any Texas like public Wi-Fi, you cannot access TikTok on it.
I didn't know that
because they've banned it because it's like government or something.
See, I also don't have TikTok.
But isn't that so? I don't know this. Isn't that so wild though? Because if they ban TikTok,
you know how many people's lives would just be like,
everyone's business and lives would be done.
Also, there's this thing called TikTok Shop. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started on TikTok Shop.
People make so much money off of TikTok Shop. It's crazy.
How do you know about TikTok Shop if you're not on TikTok?
Remember hashtag Sanam, shout out Sanam, she made business content. Like part of her like marketing, like her thing is Blossom Brands. Like that's her company. And I remember I would watch some of her videos and she was like, yeah, you guys should get on TikTok Shop. Like it's such an easy way for you to like make money without TikTok taking a lot of your stuff, because it's like she basically, in some ways, I don't really know what she was talking about because it was like very businessy, but like she was basically saying like it's pure profit.
It's because they pay you commission for every item, but also for those that don't know, TikTok is the social media app, and on TikTok you can buy, it's almost like an Amazon built in where you can buy things that other people like post about. But the thing about TikTok Shop that makes me so like nervous about it is because the products they're selling are so cheap, and it's so scary to buy through an app knowing that you're getting like a perfume for $2.
Right.
Like what is this like, profit margin, like and how is this even financially feasible for people to people will buy anything if it's on sale. But I feel scared giving someone my information for something that's like $2.
Stuff. Yeah.
Like that's kind of suspicious to me. And if I see something I like, I'll just go get it on Amazon. Right. That's the same thing.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just thinking about if they actually do ban TikTok, a lot of businesses would go down the drain. A big proportion of people's livelihood,
the reach and the fan base
and
is
I don't
just
even
gone.
realize, like, y'all, Av and I.
And how can they just eliminate it?
That's the thing. It's not gonna happen. Av and I tried. There's too much money in circulation for them to just cut off TikTok. But I remember Av and I like posted a TikTok, and like for like literally this podcast, and both of us got scared because all of a sudden like we would go on it and it would be like 6,000 views or like 6,000 likes, and we're like, whoa, like the reach is crazy. And like we don't even have that many, like a whole bunch of people that are like,
no, because I talk about this a lot. Like a lot of people that know, like I comment on other TikToks to get this podcast advertised, and so sometimes I'll comment some basic thing, and my most liked comment is such a basic comment, it's got 70,000 likes.
That's wild,
and it's still getting likes to this day.
Okay,
which means that feed is circulating for a month.
Yeah,
that feed is circulating, and it'll get likes. Like the algorithm is crazy, and what it does is it'll show you videos that you've liked or watched or opened the comments for. It's like that's why, like, if you like strawberries and then you go and watch a video about strawberries, it'll load up 3 more strawberry videos right after.
It's so crazy, and it's like I don't even understand, Ava, how, like. I can't even comprehend, like, when people are like, yeah, like, they go on TikTok and they're like, yeah, I have, like, 128 million views. Like, that is crazy, bro. Like,
it's not even that.
It doesn't even, or it's, like 128,000 likes. Like, that is individual people
viewing it.
Phones.
Like, how is there that many people?
Are there...
But it's also one of those things that, like, how people like Charli D'Amelio... Okay, listen. We could go on and on.
Ava literally loves talking about this.
I love talking about this because it blows my mind that she was a normal teenager like us, and God. She posted.
Well, technically, we're 21.
Yes, but in the time she grew up, she was our age basically. I think she's like maybe a year younger. She posted one dance video.
Boom.
And now she doesn't even go to college, and she's touring the world, going to Fendi fashion shows and product fashion shows, all because she built a following on TikTok over literally nothing.
On an app.
Like, she, like, no hate to her, but she really doesn't do shit. Like, she just dances. And, like, that's all she does. Like, or, like, she's just a really nice...
Or that's how she got famous.
That's how she got famous.
She got famous off of making dance videos.
But she really doesn't do anything. She doesn't have a purpose, really. Like, in terms of, like, advocating for something. She doesn't really, like, have a...
She doesn't really have a theme.
She doesn't have a topic. Yeah. Like, she doesn't have, like, oh, I like to sing.
Or it's I do music.
I do music. Or, like, oh, like, I'm a big food blogger. Or, like, I like to do this. She really just blew. And it's not just her. It doesn't everyone.
Even matter, though. But, like, it literally doesn't matter. Like, you can literally make a living off of anything. And it's like, when we went to New York, I probably saw, like, 4 different food influencers, like, out in the street, and I was geeking out, and I was like, oh my God, that's Labco. Oh my God. And I was like,
and Aveen's not a celeb.
I'm not really a celebrity person to really begin with, but it's like, it really makes me happy, though, that at least people have this platform that they can post and, like, put their stuff out there that honestly doesn't cost any money. Like, it is completely free.
I'm actually really shocked that they don't charge people to go on Instagram or something.
It's kind of an equalizer. Like, in some ways, like, it is completely free to post content. Completely free. And, like, you can make so much off of it. So if you're looking at it from, like, someone who really, wants to just make it out there, they might not have the most amount of resources to do so. Perfect.
But also, isn't the concept?
It really, it's great to me in that way. Isn't
the concept of celebrities though very interesting?
Oh my God, yeah. Ava just wants to be a celebrity.
I do want to be a celebrity, but that's besides the point. The point of being a celebrity though is very crazy to me because you are, like, in awe of someone that's like you. There's really nothing different.
And that's why, like, when I see celebrities in person, I'm like, oh, like, it, like, you.
I think, like, it's just because our mind creates this, like, fakeness about them.
Well, yeah.
Like, when I see a celebrity on TV, I'm like, they're like a character on TV.
Like, they don't seem like a real person. And then I see them in,
like, real life, and I'm like, if you can't see me, my jaw is on the floor. Like,
your jaw is dropped.
Like, I just, like, get shocked at, like, that they're real.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I saw someone like that, I don't know, it's just, have you ever, like, had a celebrity and you're like, I wonder what they're doing right now?
Never. I've never thought that. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm gonna be so for real. Because I feel like I just don't, like, even, you and I have different views when it comes to this. Like, I just don't really, like, think about
Do you know what I've seen? Oh, sorry.
I just don't really think about celebrities, like, a lot. Like, I just really don't. And again, disconnected. I'm not very in the sphere.
And I watch a lot of TikToks, and someone on TikTok was like, when I have such a crippling celebrity obsession that it makes me sick to my stomach that I can't be with them.
Oh my God. You know what? Good for them.
Like, that's kind of intense.
Listen,
but
good
some
for
people
them.
have celebrity obsessions.
Maria.
Yeah. Shout out Bachelor. Lots of Bachelor news. Do you have anything else to say before we wrap up?
I have one question. This is just a random question that just literally came to my brain. I think let's just segue onto like the topic of Ava though, because Ava is related to celebrities in some ways, right? Like the celebrity gossip or whatever. I don't know. This random question came in my head. What's something that people wouldn't know about you? Or like, would people be surprised about you?
We've already answered this question.
We already answered. Okay,
have we not?
Just skip it. It's fine.
Okay, what does this have to say with celebrity?
Nothing. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like celebrity, like you being into celebrity drama and stuff, is something that like I wouldn't expect by just like
really,
you. Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah,
I mean, it's part of like
what gets someone into celebs.
Like I just feel
like
I'm
not like that into celebs. Though.
I know,
like
but
people.
Like, I'm just saying,
like I know no, but I'm just saying this for context.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like I wouldn't expect you to like want Dumas merch.
Yeah,
you know, like that just. I just wouldn't like. I know, knowing you, in some ways it checks out because you love tea and like you love like to know what's going on in like other like in spheres in like what's going on around you, and you're like into that. But like
and you know
into the drama.
Too?
I know you're
sorry
into
to
drama,
cut you off, but it's not just like knowing, but I remember it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't like forget.
Yeah, it's
like,
just like it just sticks in your brain.
One thing once. And I'll remember.
Yeah, especially when
happened.
It's like celebrity.
Yeah, when it's celeb related. That's what I'm saying. Like I'll remember.
Like I wouldn't like not that I wouldn't expect it, but
no,
if I was an outsider getting to know you, like that would be I would be like, oh, she's into that. Oh, cool. Like that sort of vibes. But
well, I'll just answer again because maybe it's changed. But you said something that you wouldn't know about me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
or
guess
be like
surprised
to know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What about
gossip?
You?
I don't think I really have anything. No, I'm gonna be so for real.
Okay.
Probably that I love surfing.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, I love surfing. Okay. Yay.
Yay. Okay, we're going to set out a poll if we want weekly or bi-weekly. We'll probably switch it to bi-weekly though. But thank you guys so much for listening.
See you guys in 2 weeks.
We love every single one of the supporters that stay to the very end, by the way. Just know that it's we're very thankful for you.
This is to you.
Yeah, like it's not a joke. Like we love you guys listening. And thanks guys. We'll see you next week. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.